What happens when a work truck stops pretending to be polite? What happens when durability, torque, and off-road capability collide in a machine that's still expected to work every single day? This is the 2026 Ford Super Duty Tremor, and it might be the most extreme factory-built work truck ever offered to the public. Before we go any further, ask yourself this: should a truck this capable even be legal from the factory? Drop your answer in the comments, because this truck exists in a category of its own. The Ford Super Duty has always been about one thing: work, towing, hauling, surviving abuse that would destroy normal trucks. But the Tremor takes that foundation and pushes it into uncomfortable territory. This isn't a lifestyle pickup pretending to be tough. This isn't a show truck with decals and attitude. This is a real Super Duty, reinforced, overbuilt, and now unleashed. Under the hood, the 2026 Super Duty Tremor delivers exactly what heavy-duty buyers demand: unstoppable torque. This truck doesn't chase horsepower headlines, it chases pulling power. When you press the throttle, the response is immediate and forceful. The Tremor doesn't accelerate like a sports truck, it moves mass, and it does it without hesitation. Towing feels controlled, payload feels manageable, acceleration under load feels confident. This is power designed to work all day, not impress for 5 seconds. But the Tremor package is where things get serious. Ford didn't just lift the truck and call it a day. You get a factory-engineered off-road system built to survive abuse that would snap lesser components. Heavy-duty suspension, reinforced underbody protection, and massive all-terrain tires turn the Super Duty into something that feels closer to industrial equipment than a consumer vehicle. Rough terrain doesn't slow it down. Mud doesn't scare it. Broken trails don't stop it. This truck doesn't adapt to harsh environments, it expects them. And here's the part that separates the Tremor from every other heavy-duty truck: it's still fully functional as a work machine. You don't sacrifice towing capacity. You don't give up payload. You don't lose reliability. That balance is incredibly rare. Most extreme off-road trucks are toys. Most heavy-duty work trucks avoid anything rougher than a gravel road. The Super Duty Tremor does both, without excuses. On the trail, the size becomes part of the experience. This is not finesse off-roading. This is authority. You don't dance around obstacles, you roll over them. The suspension absorbs impacts with a controlled heaviness. The steering feels deliberate. Every movement reminds you that this truck is built to endure punishment, not impress cameras. It feels unbreakable, and that's not an accident. Inside, the Super Duty Tremor doesn't try to be luxurious. It tries to be useful. The cabin is rugged, upright, and functional. Controls are large, materials are durable. Everything feels designed to be used with gloves on and mud on your boots. But there's a surprising level of refinement. Modern screens, clear information, and smart driver assistance make long workdays easier. You're not fighting the truck, you're working with it. This is a workspace, not a lounge, and that's exactly the point. Visually, the Tremor doesn't hide what it is. The stance is tall, the tires are massive, the presence is intimidating. There's nothing subtle about a Super Duty Tremor. It looks heavy because it is heavy. It looks aggressive because it's built to survive aggression. Park it next to a normal pickup and the difference is obvious. This truck doesn't play in the same league. So who is this truck actually for? It's for people who tow heavy loads into places normal trucks can't reach. It's for crews who work far from pavement. It's for owners who need one vehicle to do everything without compromise. And it's also for people who simply respect machines that are built without shortcuts, because trucks like this are becoming rare. Here's the uncomfortable truth: as vehicles become lighter, quieter, and more digital, machines like the Super Duty Tremor stand out as relics of a different philosophy. A philosophy where strength mattered more than efficiency, where durability mattered more than comfort, where function came before form. And Ford isn't apologizing for that. The 2026 Ford Super Duty Tremor isn't about trends. It isn't about image. It isn't about lifestyle marketing. It's about capability. Real, measurable, undeniable capability. It's a factory-built statement that says heavy-duty trucks still belong in the real world, not just on spec sheets. So, here's the final question: is the Super Duty Tremor the ultimate evolution of the work truck, or the last of its kind? Drop your thoughts below. If you respect machines built to work, hit like. Subscribe for more extreme trucks and uncompromising engineering. This is the 2026 Ford Super Duty Tremor. Not flashy, not subtle, just brutally capable.